Okay, moving away from there now, it saves time and money. But for many women, making the switch from artificial hair and weave on to a low cut may be a choice born out of more than just a quest for personal convenience.
And it is a trend that is fast catching on with many women in Lagos. In this report, Sarah Eyeku tells us why.
Like it or not, women, mostly young ladies, are opting for low cuts. You can call them the low-cut gang. It appears to be the trending look, drawing more and more women to embrace a less sophisticated hairstyle. When we asked these young ladies why they decided to go for the low cuts, they say it's a question of individual choice.
It was for convenience, I would say. My hair, with all the chemicals, started breaking out and all of that. Then I just decided that, you know what, it's better to cut it off.
It is advancing fashion, everything. Be creative, do things that you feel it's actually comfortable for you.
This is another young lady in Lagos that has cut the bug. Becca is popular among her friends and especially on Instagram for campaigns to see more women cut their hair low.
I'm tired of the fact that I have to think of what hairstyle to make. After 3 weeks, it's rough. I have to think about another hairstyle to make. It was cumbersome. I could not handle that. So I was just tired of having to add that to my worry list. So I said I had to just delete something. And I said, okay, you know what? Let's do low cut and live simple.
More here Chukwala is a stylist. He uses his free time to train females interested in the hairstyling business.
The weather is very hot now, and every woman wants to cut their hair. And you know, this wig coming in now, people are using wig a lot. So when they get home, they can just remove the wig and have their natural hair, pour water on their hair and all those kind of things because it's too hot.
With more women joining the male population on low cut, specialized stylists may have reasons to smile to the bank. The hairstyle seems budget friendly, but the longer time spent on you, the more you are charged. The cost at any given time may range between 2,000 naira and 5,000 naira, depending on the style and location. But those who opt for the traditional hair weave have to spend more. Even for those with cornrows, at least 500 naira will be spent in 2 weeks, apart from the maintenance cost on wigs. Wigs cost as low as 20,000 naira and as costly as 500,000 naira or more. If you want to have a haircut, don't assume it can be done by anyone. It may just be best to visit a hairstylist and get the cut that suits you. Sarah Eyeku, TVC News, Lagos.
And joining me in the studio is an entrepreneur, Feishola Banjoku. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you.
Oh, you look good, by the way, and your short hair.
Thank you.
Why did you decide to cut your hair? Let's start from there.
Why? It was convenient, very convenient for me. And it saves me a lot of time, and I also appreciate the fact that I can pour water on my hair every day.
But for some persons, it's an issue of cost and all of that. But when you before you cut the hair, weren't you worried about how it will look on you?
I was.
Because people were already used to a certain kind of style on you, and then you went off with the hair.
Yes, I was worried, but then I wouldn't have known if I didn't try.
Okay.
I thought it wasn't going to fit me, so I decided to just go for it. I mean, life is short. Why not just go
Life
for
is
it?
short.
Yes.
I like that, and it is good to express yourself in different ways. But for this now, how cost-effective or convenient is the short hair?
Okay, to keep it this slow, it's not very expensive actually. It's cheaper than wearing a lot of wigs or making hair or spending time in the salon. So yeah, it's cheaper for me.
Now, basically, what should anybody consider before, switching for ladies, when you switch from, having the hair to not having a hair and then keeping it short?
Okay, cost benefits and convenience. Also, I think the shape of the face and of the head.
Oh yeah,
if it was suits.
yeah. Because I think some people naturally look cute, but for others who may not necessarily be blessed in the cuteness like others, and all of that should be all right. No, so how do you care for your hair What special things do you look out for in caring for your hair?
Okay, you need to be sure of your hair growth. Hair growth grows differently, yeah? And also you need to have shampoos, conditioner, the likes, activators. There are different things that you need to have, whether you're on low cut or you have a full hair. Yes.
So what's the difference now when it comes to, it used to cost me this when I was using weave-ons and, you know, fixing hair, and then it now cost me this. Can you share that with us?
Okay,
roughly?
to keep a low cut, it can cost as low as 500 to 1,000.
Ah.
But then for the weave-ons, the wigs, and the likes, it goes into thousands.
Okay.
As low as 25,000, 50,000.
When you speak with your friends and colleagues, fellow ladies, do you find more people wanting to, you know, because you look good the way it is, so do more ladies feel, okay, if you're keeping the low cut, I think I will toe the same line too?
Yes, a lot of people were like, oh, I think I should cut my hair when they saw mine. They really want to. It's just the courage that's not there for a lot of people.
But what is the reaction from the guys?
Most people like the haircut. Amazingly, they do.
Really?
They like the naturalness that comes with it.
All right, now, but the Nigerian or the African woman, okay, maybe the Nigerian females in Nigeria, from comments we've heard, Nigerian women don't have very long hair naturally. Comparing them to, let's say, Ethiopian women or Rwandan women or Indian or Chinese and all of that. But the way hair is in Nigeria, do you think Nigerian women really take care of their hair, apart from the low cut, the way it's supposed to be?
Before now, not really. But now a lot of people are investing in taking good care of their hair. And there are actually good results when you do that. Yes.
About how much can one invest into hair, good hair?
I can't say certainly, but then it costs a lot, actually, for you to do it. But then it's worth it.
Some persons, before they decide to take a major decision as this, joining the low-cut gang, it takes several decisions. Some people do it for health reasons. Some other persons do it for convenience. Others do it for perhaps just to be part of the train. It's what is in trend. And, you know, some other persons, it takes a while because they have to consider a whole lot. What was it for you transitioning from what it used to be in the low cut?
Okay, so initially I always wanted to cut my hair, but then there was no ginger per se. Then I lost somebody, and I realized how life is so short, and that if I have the opportunity and capability to do what I want to do when I can, I should go ahead for it, yes.
And so it was just, you know what, let me just do this.
Yes, basically.
And then from your support system, talking about family, loved ones now, what was it like for them? What reactions did you get?
They were in shock. A lot of people couldn't believe it. They didn't even understand. And I had questions like, why did you cut your hair? But eventually, everybody adjusted.
I mean,
yes, they did.
Now, now, this is like a trend because everywhere you look, ladies on short hair. Do you think that very soon you might just change your mind again?
No, not soon. Not anytime soon. I'm okay. Just the way the hair is, yes.
You're having fun with it?
Yes, I am having a whole lot of fun.
How versatile is this hairstyle for you?
Well, it's just I can switch at any time. I can take up a wig, I can pour water on my hair, I can take a swim at any time. So it's just.
And these are things you love to do?
These are things I love to do, yes.
So
I can also get under the rain at any time.
Aha, yes. Dancing in the rain, interesting. Now, some other persons, when you look at the look at is getting it tinted or just doing perhaps curls, adding weaves and all of that. Is this something you're considering, perhaps to make it look different, or more pretty or something?
Yes, I may consider other things to do to it eventually. Maybe grow it a bit or a fro, or keep trimming it every now and then. Anything that works.
All right, Faye, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for
TVC Breakfast.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you know, the point is that sometimes we've seen people hit their head like this.
Right.
You know, but with the natural hair, you don't have to do all that.
You just scratch.
Oh, yeah, of course. This is so natural. Okay.